you want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode here on The Bridge. The Bridge Reacts, and I'm your host here on this beautiful Friday, Marcus. Thank you for stopping by to The Bridge to see another episode here where we're talking about, good things, great things, and positive things, my friends. We're talking about, things that we can do to be better, to have a stronger working class, stronger communities, and it all starts from the family unit. So let's be better for ourselves and our loved ones and partners. Welcome. If you like the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button and notification bell as well. Today's video, side note, I want to just say big thank you. Huge thank you, gargantuan thank you to all you subscribers and viewers and anyone who has engaged with The Bridge recently, because the last video did amazing compared to the last like 6 or 7 videos. So seriously, thank you. Really appreciate that. Let's keep it going. I'm gonna keep dropping some more content. Tell me what you think. Today's video, we're talking about Cam Newton. I'm gonna get straight to it. Broken home. Nah, I wanna have 8 kids and I want more. Dr. Bryant claps back at Cam Newton. He just had this interview not too long ago and he was talking to, I believe she was a psychologist, Dr. Bryant. And she was basically telling him about himself. So definitely check it out if you wanna see the original video on Cam Newton's YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and get started.
A lot of people see my situation and not think that I'm not high functioning.
What situation?
See my situation? That's a very vague question, and it's for you
What
to
situation are you referring to that they're looking at and thinking is not high function?
Just my life.
Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
My life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here. Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
Both, really.
And they think that you're low functioning.
No, I don't.
You just said people see your life and think you're not high functioning. The opposite of that would be low functioning.
No. Okay, so here you go. You're trying to take my intentions away from this. Is can I correct it, or can I give you more?
Yeah, some more information. Heck yeah.
So I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
by how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more. Now.
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I just want God
about
to
your
bring
wife?
them. I just want God to bring them.
Oh, okay. So you just.
Because my point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
Okay, that's a kind of a lot to unpack there. Cam Newton, no, I guess this is a great representation of what we're looking at right now as us, as black men, the black community, the stereotype of us going around and procreating without the intent of marriage and actually building a family, a very legitimate nuclear family at that, having mom there, dad, you being there as well, raising the children, being a part of that. Instead, you go around and you're procreating with a lot of different women and you want to continue this behavior. Let's continue. Friends and family, please subscribe, hit the like button as well if you like the channel.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action-based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're
what I'm doing, I'm taking my time. I don't have any kids. I'm almost 30 years old. I'm approaching my 30s soon. I have no kids, and I would love God Almighty to bless me with some amazing crumb snatchers one day. Not right now, but I definitely want some children within the next few years or so after, marriage and all that stuff, right? The bridge, that's what taking your time looks like.
Creating. And disclaimer, the kids are innocent, they are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies, because I can't wait to be a mom, and I love the kids, period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Let me go better. I'm gonna build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't gonna create a home in them. I'm gonna wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still gonna be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with.
She is cooking. I'm gonna let her finish. The video is almost over. She is cooking. And I want to say that she's necessarily, cooking Cam Newton per se. It's a reality check. Dr. Bryant here, her delivery is amazing. Big shout out to Dr. Bryant. I'm not sure who she is other than this video and her name, but she is cooking 100%. I like when she's using the hand motions and stuff to really drive home her point. Amazing. This is like legit almost art. Like she is cooking. I'm gonna be real with you.
And then I'm gonna build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish.
Just tell me when I can solve.
Yeah, almost. That's completely unfair and that's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're gonna feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box. It's unhealthy. And it's a huge dysfunction within our Black community that I truly believe personally, statistically, mental health-wise, and community-wise, that Black men would stop.
Black men will what?
Stop doing that, that they would stop that dysfunctional behavior of compartmentalizing and creating houses, not homes, and then finally a home with the wife. And then you have all these other houses that are homeless. But you over here, at some point when you do get a wife, if you do, I'm saying if that's what you want, you will. You'll get whatever you want. You're trying to create a home. Totally dysfunctional and extremely, that's the epitome of selfish. Epitome of selfish.
It is. I love how it stopped there. Like he was just silent, bro. Like Dr. Bryant, absolute artistry. That was an amazing delivery, the message and everything. Let's get to my final thoughts, everybody. Come on now. Cause I need to start cooking too. Cause Dr. Bryant got me hot right here. She was going in. She was going crazy with that. But my final thoughts, right? Cam Newton, Mr. Newton, you are quote unquote legendary in the football community in recent years. We all know you for your talent, your swagger, right? What the are you doing? Why are you doing this? I know you're smarter than this. You are literally being the embodiment of what I dare say, if not the most second or third in line, what's wrong with our community. What's wrong with the family unit? What's wrong with why we are where we're at now, why there is men like this are a huge reason for why there are kids in school in certain grades, but they have the reading level of 4th, 5th grade. You're the reason why or men like you, I should say. Let me not just say just you. It's not just you. There are plenty of men like that do this, right? The reason why these broken homes are created and why a lot of these ladies are looking at us crazy. If we are supposed to be the protectors, providers, and leaders, why are we leading ourselves and our community in such a dysfunctional that doesn't make sense to me. And you are proclaimed to be this very, idolized individual. You have your own YouTube channel, podcast. You're very successful. I give kudos to you for you being you in that regard. I'm not here to diss you or disrespect a black man, tear another black man down. I'm not here to do that. I'm just saying that what you're doing is obviously wrong. There's not much more that I should have to say that Dr. Brian has already said, but what do you think this does ultimately? What is the gravity of this? How do you think those children feel when, yes, you're the fun dad, you show up with the presents, the gifts, all the clothes they could ever want, the toys, game systems, consoles, whatever, right? And then you leave and it's just them and mommy again. Dad's gone to, his other family. Dad's gone. He can't stay here. I can't wake up in the morning and he's there on Christmas Day opening gifts with mom and I and my siblings. Really, really think deeper. Think further past just you want to everyone and just procreate. I just want to have as many kids like Nick Cannon. Get past that, bro. Procreating without the intent of marriage and creating a home instead of building houses, putting children and women in them, and then you can just keep popping in and compartmentalizing. I screwed that up completely. And doing your thing when you should have been there with them, creating that home, that stability, so that kid can really say, hey, mom and dad was always there. Because a lot of the children out here these days can't say that. I can go on about this all day, but I'm just going to leave it short. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this. Cam Newton, how you feel about this. Let's keep it respectful. We're not here to tear someone down because, again, it sounds like he might be a great father. That's great. Don't get me wrong. I commend great fathers, great parents, great mothers. It's just that if you're creating broken homes, what are you doing? At the end of the day, you're not helping us out at all. But please subscribe, hit the like button and notification bell as well. And I will see you guys on the next video. Have a wonderful weekend. And love you guys. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you again for this new subscribers, the likes, the engagements. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And you guys take care. See you.